New York City's housing market. At any given time, around 75% of New York City's housing market is allocated towards co-ops. And co-ops might be some of the most undesirable real estate in the entire world. I'm going to tell you why. Co-ops are super complicated. One, there's a HOA board, and HOA boards essentially approve a lot of things that you can and cannot do. For instance, if you have a single home family, there's no real rules. You could do whatever you want. You can go knock down walls, create a new bathroom, extend, whatever the case may be. If you want to have grass, if you want to have green lights, if you want to have a wreath in front of your door, no one's going to care. However, in an HOA environment, which is where co-ops land, is you have to get it approved by a board. For instance, if you want to have a pet or if you want to rent out your home, you actually have to go and get that approved by the board. The next thing is that HOA fees. HOA fees are a pain. They're a nuisance. And I'm going to explain essentially what that means. Imagine you go and buy a house for, let's just say, $200,000. You would typically go to your bank, such as like a Chase or Wells Fargo, Bank of America, whatever the case may be. You will go over there and get a loan from the bank, and that's considered a mortgage. You'll pay that mortgage down, and you'll pay some homeowner insurance, right? Now, on top of that, for a condo or cooperative, an HOA fee is also put on, or considered maintenance fee, or it could be considered rent in there as well too. Not only do you have to pay that, you have to pay that fee on top of that. Now that gets super expensive, especially in New York City, where the average is around $2,000 for HOA fee per month. Now on top of that, there are things called an assessment. What that means is that if anything breaks, the building gives you an assessment as a building. So if let's just say there's 99 units, 99 of those units will be provided an assessment fee. Assessment fee just means a fee on top of everything that you're already currently paying. So these are some of the reasons why cooperatives are some of the most least favorable things on the market. Nobody necessarily wants to get a cooperative or HOA kind of situation because it costs so much money and it's so restricting.